everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. We are going to be doing a series of Zoho CRM admin. So today we are going to focus on the backup, the recycle bin, and the audit log. All right, so we're just going to jump right into our webinar. We're going to start on the home page. When you log in CRM, you will have whatever home page that you have selected to come up first. And then in order to get into the backup options, we're going to go to this little cog in the upper right-hand corner. This will bring us to our Zoho CRM admin page. On this admin page, we have a section called Data Administration. Under Data Administration, we have Data Backup, Recycle Bin, and Audit Log. So we'll start today with the Data Backup. And it is so important to keep your data safe and secure. It is going to take you to the configuration page. Once you are in here, you'll notice that it has your subscription covers 2 free backups per month. So you can do a backup every other week. That comes free, no problem. If you want additional backups, you can purchase them here. When you click on this link, it'll take you to your subscription management page, and it'll allow you to purchase additional backups. So right now we have the option for twice a month, and we can choose whatever day we want that to go back up on. We're going to choose Saturday for ours. This will make 2 times per month, every other Saturday, it will make a backup. And of course, doing your math in the weeks of the year, there's going to be a month where, it's just going to have an extra backup in there that you'll need. There'll be 2 months that you need those. But we also have other options that are available. So we can set this as a schedule, or we can say we only want the backup once a month, because we do actually have the recycle bin and audit log, right? So we're going to show you those as well. But you can say, I only want to back up once a month. Maybe you want to back up on the first of the month or the last of the month, or you could choose a certain day of the month. Or you could say, I want to back up every single week, right? So you'll get your 2 free. You'll have to purchase an additional 2, but you can do those in the subscription management. Or you can choose to download immediately. Download immediately is going to take an exact backup of your database right now, and give you access to that data.
And if I could just interject here, because you might be wondering, why would I do this immediately? So for us as administrators, we often will download immediately when we're wanting to get a full backup of all the data. It includes everything, even attachments, every module, every record. And we may want that because we want to do some cleanup work on the data and re-import it, update it. Or maybe just before we create a new module or do a big import, we want to definitely have a download of what happened before, so that if we need to, we could roll back. You're never going to be unhappy about having an additional backup, even if it costs you, a little bit of money. It's worth it when you need it.
Exactly.
Okay, so once you click on the download, what will happen, guys, is an email will be sent to the administrator's email to sort of say that the download is available. And when you click on the link, it will bring you back here and you'll be able to download. One thing just to be aware of is that the download doesn't sit there permanently. It is available for 7 days. Isn't that
7 days?
Sorry.
Yep, 7 days, I think. Yep.
And so remember to do that. And as Danielle is a security queen, she will tell you, please make sure that it's set in a secure place. Go for it, Danielle.
Oh no, just I've had a couple of clients. They did the download of the backups, and they were just putting it on the local area network to where everybody in the company had access to it. There's no password on this or anything, so just make sure you keep it in a secure location. So this is a very, very small database, right? We have 200 records in it. So fortunately, we did the download immediately. It came back pretty quickly. And you actually get an email to the admin that says, your backup's available. It's only active for 7 days. And please listen and understand, this is literally 7 days. So if you do not download this, you will not have access to this. It's not like it sits here in a dashboard and you can pick and choose when to go back to it. It actually gets deleted after 7 days and you do not have access to it any longer. So you'll see data is on the one side and attachments are on the other side. So if you also want to back up the attachments, you need to make sure that you download all of the attachments as well. Did we cover everything, ladies?
Yep.
I believe so.
Beautiful. Okay, so I have a lot of clients who will say, oh no, I want to back up every single day. And I'll say, you might not need a backup every single day because we have a handy dandy recycle bin over here. So on the recycle bin and Audit Log are the administrator's best friend. In the recycle bin, any records that are deleted will be stored in the recycle bin for 60 days. So this is your safety net. So you may have somebody that accidentally deletes, I don't know if it's ever happened to you, but it's definitely happened to me, accidentally deletes an account, right? So when you accidentally delete an account or delete it on purpose, regardless, it actually deletes all of the related contacts, the tasks, histories, notes, attachments, deals, anything that's related to that account, it deletes all of that when you delete that account. So, and yes, I've accidentally done it, which is why I know it does all of that. And I also know how well the restore works because it shows you all of the individual items, right? So most of these items were related to this account called Great Detective. And when you restore that account, it'll actually automatically grab all of that related data and bring it back for you, bring it back from the dead, as it were. So recycle bin, handy to have. Nita?
I was just going to say it works very much hand in hand with the audit. So normally what will happen is you'll do an audit to see what's been happening, where has something gone wrong, and you'll be like, oh gosh, someone has deleted it. And as Danielle says, we've worked with lots of different databases. This is a very, very sweet element when you have accidentally deleted an account to be able to bring everything back in a nice, concise way.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And then also you'll see in here, there's a filter on the right side. It's a little bit hidden, a little bit nondescript there, but that lets you just search through to find what you're looking for because, there may be a lot of data here. And this lets you drill into when it was deleted, what type of record, all that stuff. So you can find what you're looking for and get it back.
Yeah. So these work really well. You can say, oh, things that were deleted between this time period. Or if you're looking for a specific name, we'll have that often. Clients will say, oh my gosh, I know this account was in here. You can search for it by name and it'll go in and find all of those.
Just be aware, guys, it is only for 60 days. So again, this is the benefit of, as administrators, making sure you're doing once a month a quick checkup on your database. And that leads us nicely onto the audit logs.
Audit logs, my administrator's best friend here. The audit log helps you figure out exactly what's happened in the database. It records and timestamps every transaction, whether you updated something, right? So at 4:11 p.m., a task was created for this particular contact, and it was done via Blueprint, the lead nurturing Blueprint, actually. So it tells you exactly what happened on this date and time. You can also come down here, for example, and look, on Friday at 6:19 a.m., Allison updated this lead. So it'll tell you exactly which lead it is, and it timestamps everything. So it'll even show you, hey, at 2:59 p.m., you'll see all these items at 2:59, what happened, and it looks like, oh, a workflow kicked off. It'll tell you the exact workflow rule, and then it'll tell you exactly what that workflow rule did. So if you find odd things in the recycle bin, maybe it is a training opportunity or a learning opportunity for someone. Maybe it is an indicator that maybe they need a little additional training in the database or something like that. But this is absolutely pivotal for you to be able to go in and figure out, what happened in the database, and why it happened. So maybe it wasn't a user that deleted it. Maybe it was a workflow that happened.
I mean, the thing is that in the vast majority of cases, when we're looking at where this works quite closely with the timeline that's available in all the modules. But when you're looking for, as Danielle says, multiple people, multiple deals have been lost or multiple then the audit is a fantastic place to have a look, and you can actually see easily which workflow has possibly been changed and working incorrectly.
Sure. How many times have we had to go back and you get a user who says, I don't know what happened, but these records are just getting deleted. They're disappearing. And this is such a great tool because, sometimes it's not a person, a user, and especially if it's happening at 1 a.m. There are workflows and
exactly.
Zoho has so much going on that this is just, I don't know what we'd do if we didn't have the audit log. And then again, you are able to filter this. At the top, you have the little filter so you can choose what type of entity, the user, the date, and the actions. And the other thing you can do is export it. When you export it, it will come up as a Excel or CSV file, and then you can even hone into that further and get the information you're looking for.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point. The fact that you can actually get this out into Excel format so that you can slice and dice it, and run whatever pivot tables or queries, whatever you like on the data. The filtering is really good, but sometimes you actually need to send that to whomever, right? Maybe you need to send it to management or something like that. So being able to export it out to Excel is really nice to have. You'll notice I hit the export audit log and it allows me to download it. Again, keep it in a secure location, please. Mina, do you have anything to add?
No, I think we've covered everything, guys. These are 3 really important tools that are normally overlooked, but can be really useful when things are starting to go a bit pear-shaped. That's what I would just say.
I love how you put that. All right. Thank you, ladies, very much. That is it for our webinar today. And I'll meet you back here in a couple days to do some more admin training.